Something extraordinary has just shifted in the spiritual realm, and it is connected directly to you. What happened in the last few days, the decision you made when no one was watching, the moment you chose to keep going even when doubt whispered in your ear, that singular choice has created a movement in heaven that is now being answered with something far greater than you could have imagined. And if you are hearing these words right now, it is not by accident, because this message has found you at the precise moment when you need to understand what is unfolding around you. The universe does not operate on coincidence, and neither does God. Every step you have taken, every prayer you have whispered in the quiet hours of the night, every tear you have shed in moments of uncertainty, all of it has been witnessed, and nothing has been ignored. There is a force moving on your behalf right now, quietly rearranging circumstances, opening pathways, and preparing blessings that are meant specifically for you. If you feel something stirring in your spirit as you listen to this, take a moment to leave a comment below, because your engagement helps this message reach others who need to hear it just as much as you do. The thing you did recently, even if it felt insignificant at the time, even if no one acknowledged it or praised you for it, that action carried a weight in the spiritual world that humans cannot measure, because God does not judge actions by their size or by the applause they receive. He looks at the heart behind the action, the faith that moved you forward, the courage it took to choose obedience over comfort. And when he saw what you did, when he saw the purity of your intention and the sincerity of your trust, something was set into motion that cannot be stopped. You may have felt a subtle shift afterwards, a strange calmness that settled over you, even though nothing in your physical reality had changed yet. That peace was not random. It was confirmation that your faith had been received and that heaven was already responding. There are things happening behind the curtain of the visible world, things that your natural eyes cannot yet perceive, but your spirit can sense. Doors that were locked are now unlocked. Obstacles that seemed immovable are being shifted, and people who will play important roles in your next chapter are being positioned into place. God is orchestrating everything with perfect timing, and what is coming will arrive exactly when you are ready to receive it. Not a moment too early, and not a moment too late. You have been carrying burdens that were never meant to be yours to hold alone, and there is a lifting happening right now that is gentle but undeniable. The heaviness you have felt in your chest, the weight you have been dragging through your days, it is beginning to ease because God is stepping in to carry what you cannot. He sees how hard you have been trying, how much strength it has taken just to keep moving forward, and He is honored by your perseverance. That is why this season is different. That is why you are about to experience a breakthrough that will feel like relief washing over every tired part of you. If this resonates with you, go ahead and like this video so we can continue spreading this message of hope. You are entering a time where your faith will no longer feel like a struggle, but like a steady stream carrying you forward. The doubt that has clouded your mind is being replaced with clarity. The fear that has gripped your heart is being replaced with confidence. And the confusion that has made you question your path is being replaced with a knowing that rises from deep within. This is not wishful thinking or empty motivation. This is a spiritual reality that is taking shape in your life right now. And as it continues to unfold, you will begin to notice small confirmations, little signs that appear in your everyday moments, reminding you that you are seen, you are heard, and you are being guided. There is also a healing taking place inside you that goes beyond what medicine or time alone could accomplish. It is touching the parts of your soul that have been wounded by disappointment, rejection, and loss. God is restoring what was damaged, renewing what felt broken, and bringing life back into areas that felt numb or empty. This healing is quiet and gradual, not dramatic or instantaneous, because it is being built to last. He is not just covering the wound, he is repairing it from the inside out, so that when you emerge from this season, you will be stronger than you were before. The miracle that has been released for you is not a singular event, but a series of blessings that will begin to appear in different areas of your life. Some will be tangible, things you can see and touch, provisions that show up exactly when you need them, opportunities that open in unexpected ways. Others will be internal, shifts in your perspective, a renewed sense of purpose, a deeper connection to your own faith. All of it is part of the same divine movement. All of it is working together to bring you into a place of peace and fulfillment. You may not recognize the miracle at first, because it may not look like what you have been praying for. But if you pay attention, if you remain open and observant, you will see that it is better than what you imagined, because God knows what you truly need, even when you do not. There is a reason you have been feeling restless lately, a sense that something is about to change even though you cannot explain it. That restlessness is not anxiety. It is anticipation. Your spirit knows that a shift is near, and it is preparing you to receive it. This preparation is necessary because the blessing that is coming requires a different version of you to sustain it. And God has been working on that version, shaping you, strengthening you, removing the old patterns that would hold you back, and replacing them with new habits that will support your growth. You are being transformed, even in the waiting, even in the moments when it feels like nothing is happening, because transformation is rarely loud or obvious. It happens in the quiet, in the stillness, in the times when you choose faith over fear without anyone watching. The action you took recently was a declaration, a statement to the universe that you trust the process even when you cannot see the outcome. And declarations have power. They activate forces that were dormant. They open channels that were closed. They invite blessings that were waiting for permission to enter your life. You gave that permission when you chose obedience, when you stepped forward in faith, when you decided to keep believing even when it would have been easier to give up. And now the response is coming, steady and sure, moving toward you with the same certainty that the sun rises each morning. If you believe this message is for you, type 888 in the comments below. The people around you may not understand what you are going through because they cannot see what God is building in your life. They may question your decisions, doubt your path, or try to convince you to settle for less than what you are being called to. But their inability to see does not diminish the truth of what is happening. You are being led by something greater than human understanding, and that guidance is more reliable than any advice or opinion others might offer. Trust what you feel in your spirit, even when it contradicts what the world is telling you. Your intuition is sharper now, more attuned to divine direction, and it will not steer you wrong if you listen to it. There is also a protection surrounding you that you may not be fully aware of. Negative energy that was once able to affect you is being blocked. Toxic influences that were draining your peace are being removed, and harmful situations that could have derailed you are being redirected before they even reach you. God is creating a shield around you, not to isolate you, but to preserve the blessing that is being prepared. Because what is coming is precious, and it requires a clean space, a healthy environment, and a clear mind to be received properly. You are being guarded so that when the miracle arrives, it can take root and grow without interference. The waiting you have endured has not been wasted time. Every moment of it has been purposeful, teaching you lessons that will serve you in the next season, building patience that will carry you through future challenges, deepening your faith in ways that only trials can. You are not the same person you were when this journey began. And that is exactly the point. The transformation you have undergone is part of the miracle itself, because who you are becoming is just as important as what you are receiving. God is preparing you to handle abundance with humility, success with gratitude, and blessings with wisdom. These qualities are not developed overnight. They are forged through experience, through choosing faith repeatedly, through trusting even when trust feels risky. As you continue forward, pay attention to the doors that open naturally without force. These are the opportunities aligned with your purpose, the ones that will lead you toward fulfillment rather than distraction. Not every open door is meant for you to walk through, and discernment is key. But the right doors will feel different. They will resonate with something inside you. They will bring a sense of peace rather than pressure. And when you step through them, you will find that the path beyond is already prepared, already lit, already waiting for you to claim it. There is a joy beginning to awaken within you, one that is not dependent on circumstances being perfect, but one that flows from a deep knowing that everything is working out for your good. This joy is quiet at first, almost unnoticed, but it will grow stronger as you continue to trust the process. It will become a steady companion, a light that remains even when external conditions are challenging. And this joy is a gift, one that cannot be taken from you because it is rooted in something eternal, something that transcends the temporary ups and downs of life. Take a moment to share this video with someone who might need to hear it today. Your recent action was not just about you. It had a ripple effect that you cannot yet fully comprehend. It inspired shifts in the spiritual realm that are now touching other lives connected to yours. The people who are part of your destiny are being drawn closer. The relationships that are meant to support your growth are being strengthened, and the connections that were draining you are being naturally dissolved. You are being positioned in a network of divine alignment where everyone and everything around you is contributing to your elevation. This is not manipulation or control. It is harmony, the natural flow of a life that is aligned with purpose. There is a voice within you that has been growing stronger, a quiet guidance that nudges you towards certain choices and away from others. This is not doubt or confusion, it is clarity speaking in gentle tones. And as you learn to trust this inner voice, you will find that decisions become easier, that paths become clearer, and that confidence becomes your natural state. God is teaching you to hear Him not just in loud moments or dramatic revelations, but in the subtle whispers of everyday life. He is showing you that guidance is always available, always present, always ready to lead you if you are willing to listen. The restoration happening in your life is not limited to one area. It is touching everything. Your health is being renewed, your relationships are being healed, your finances are being shifted, your purpose is being clarified, your peace is being restored. All of it is interconnected. All of it is part of the same divine plan. And as each area begins to improve, you will notice how they support one another, how healing in one place creates space for growth in another, how peace in your heart leads to clarity in your mind. This holistic transformation is what lasting change looks like. It is not a quick fix, but a deep restructuring that will carry you forward for years to come. Type 1111 if you receive this message. You are also being reminded that you do not have to force anything. The right blessings will find you without manipulation, without striving, without exhausting yourself trying to make things happen. Your job is to remain open, to stay faithful, to keep moving forward with trust, and to let God handle the details. When you release the need to control every outcome, when you surrender the timeline to a higher power, You create space for miracles to unfold in ways that are far better than anything you could have orchestrated on your own. Surrender is not giving up. It is letting go of the weight of trying to do everything yourself. And in that letting go, you will find a lightness that allows you to move through life with grace instead of struggle. There are moments coming where you will look back and see clearly how everything was connected, how every challenge was preparing you for a specific blessing, how every delay was protecting you from something that was not meant for you. Hindsight will reveal the divine orchestration that was happening all along, and it will deepen your trust in ways that nothing else could. But you do not have to wait for hindsight to trust. You can choose to trust now, in the midst of the unfolding, before the full picture is revealed. And that kind of trust is what activates the deepest miracles, the ones that defy logic, the ones that leave you in awe. The season you are entering is marked by ease, not because there will be no challenges, but because you will have the grace to navigate them without being overwhelmed. Obstacles that once felt impossible will become manageable. Problems that once consumed your energy will resolve with unexpected simplicity, and burdens that once weighed you down will lift as if they were never there. This is the result of divine favor, the evidence that you are being carried by something greater than your own strength. And as you experience this ease, your faith will grow exponentially because you will have lived proof that God is real, that He is present, and that He is actively working in your life. If you have stayed with this message until now, it is because your spirit recognizes the truth in these words. You are being called to a higher level of faith, a deeper level of trust, and a more profound experience of peace. The miracle that has been released is already in motion, already moving toward you, already making its way into your reality. And all you need to do is remain open, remain faithful, and remain willing to receive it when it arrives. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. You are seen, you are loved, and you are being guided every single step of the way. The recent action you took was a key that unlocked something significant. And now that door is wide open, inviting you into a season of blessing, restoration, and divine alignment. Walk through it with confidence, knowing that what awaits you on the other side is everything your heart has been longing for and more. Share your thoughts in the comments and let this message reach others who need it. God is not finished with you yet. In fact, He is just getting started. There is a strength building within you that you may not fully recognize yet, but it is there, growing steadily with each moment you choose faith over doubt. This strength is not loud or aggressive. It is calm and grounded, the kind that allows you to stand firm when storms come and to keep walking when the path is unclear. And this inner fortitude is being cultivated intentionally, prepared for the season ahead when you will need it most. God is equipping you with everything necessary to carry the blessings He is sending, to steward the opportunities He is opening, and to walk in the purpose He has designed for you. The journey you have been on has not been random. Every twist and turn has been shaping you, refining you, preparing you for what comes next. And what comes next is beautiful. It is aligned. It is filled with the kind of peace that settles deep in your bones and does not waver with circumstances. You are stepping into a version of your life where things flow more naturally, where answers come more clearly, where provision arrives without struggle. This is not because life becomes easier, but because you become stronger, wiser, more connected to the source of all good things. If this message is speaking to your heart, let others know by commenting below. There is a wisdom forming inside you, one that is not learned from books or taught by others, but developed through experience, through trials, through choosing to trust when everything felt uncertain. This wisdom is now becoming your compass, guiding you toward decisions that honor your growth and away from situations that would diminish your peace. You are learning to discern between what is truly meant for you and what is simply a distraction dressed up as opportunity. And this discernment is a precious gift, one that will protect you from wasting time and energy on paths that lead nowhere. The miracle unfolding in your life is multifaceted. It is not just one thing, but many things working together in harmony. Financial provision is being prepared. Relational healing is taking place. Emotional restoration is happening. Spiritual awakening is deepening. All of these elements are part of the same divine plan. All of them are converging to create a life that reflects the fullness of what God intended for you. And as each piece falls into place, you will begin to see the bigger picture, the masterpiece that has been in the making all along. Your part in this is to remain faithful, to keep trusting, to continue showing up even when progress feels slow, because progress is happening, even when you cannot measure it, even when it is not visible on the surface. Roots are growing deep beneath the ground. Foundations are being laid in the unseen places, and structures are being built that will support the harvest to come. You are not stagnant. You are not stuck. You are in a season of preparation that is just as important as the season of manifestation. And when the time is right, when everything is aligned, the breakthrough will come suddenly and completely, transforming your reality in ways that will leave you in grateful awe. Press the like button if you feel this truth resonating within you. There are blessings chasing you down right now, not because you earned them through perfection, but because you remained faithful through imperfection. God does not require you to be flawless. He requires you to be willing, to be humble, to be open to His leading. And you have demonstrated that willingness time and time again. Even in moments when you questioned yourself, even in times when you felt weak, your willingness is what matters most, and it is what has positioned you to receive what is coming. The doors opening in front of you are not accidents. They are divine appointments. The people entering your life are not coincidences. They are connections ordained for your growth. The ideas dropping into your mind are not random thoughts. They are divine downloads meant to guide you forward. Pay attention to all of it, receive it with gratitude, and act on it with confidence. There is a boldness being cultivated within you, a courage that is not reckless but rooted in trust. This boldness will allow you to step into spaces that once intimidated you, to speak truths that once felt too vulnerable to share, to pursue dreams that once seemed too big to reach. And as you exercise this courage, you will discover that it grows stronger, that fear loses its grip, and that confidence becomes your new normal. God is expanding your capacity to receive, to handle, to steward what He is bringing into your life. And this expansion is happening from the inside out, changing the way you see yourself, the way you see your future, and the way you see what is possible. Type yes in the comments if you are ready to step into this new season. The old narratives that have played in your mind for so long are being rewritten. The stories you told yourself about limitation, about unworthiness, about impossibility, they are being replaced with new truths. You are worthy because you are loved by God. You are capable because you are empowered by His Spirit. You are destined for good things because that is His nature and His promise. These are not affirmations you repeat to convince yourself. They are realities you are beginning to experience firsthand. And as you live in these truths, they become more real, more solid, more unshakable. The miracle is not just changing your circumstances, it is changing you. And that internal transformation is what makes the external blessings sustainable. Because if you receive abundance without the character to steward it, it will slip through your fingers. But if you receive abundance with wisdom, humility, and gratitude, it will multiply and continue to grow. God is doing both. He is preparing the blessing and preparing you to receive it well. And when the two come together, the result will be something beautiful, something lasting, something that brings glory to Him and fulfillment to you. There is a freedom beginning to emerge in your life, a release from the need to prove yourself, to perform for approval, to strive for validation. You are learning to rest in your identity as a beloved child of God, to find your worth in His love rather than in accomplishments or recognition. And this freedom is liberating. It removes the pressure, it lifts the burden, it allows you to move through life with ease and joy. You no longer have to chase. You can simply walk in trust, knowing that what is meant for you will find you. This does not mean you become passive. It means you become purposeful, acting from a place of peace rather than panic, from faith rather than fear. The relationships in your life are also being refined. Connections that were one-sided or draining are falling away naturally, making space for relationships that are reciprocal and life-giving. You are being surrounded by people who see you, who value you, who support your growth and celebrate your wins. These are the kind of connections that feel light and easy, that bring joy rather than stress, that add to your life rather than subtract from it. And as these healthy relationships form, you will feel more supported, more understood, more loved. God is not only blessing you with provision and opportunity, He is blessing you with community, with people who will walk alongside you in this new season. Share this message to encourage someone else who is waiting for their breakthrough. Your peace is becoming unshakable, not because your life is perfect, but because your trust is deepening. You are learning that peace is not the absence of challenges, but the presence of God in the midst of them. And as this understanding takes root, you will find yourself less shaken by external circumstances, less rattled by unexpected changes, more steady in your spirit, regardless of what is happening around you. This kind of peace is a miracle in itself because it defies logic. It contradicts the natural response to difficulty, and it bears witness to a faith that is real and alive. The financial breakthrough that is coming will not arrive through striving or manipulation. It will arrive through divine alignment. Opportunities will present themselves, ideas will spark, connections will form, and provision will flow in ways that feel natural and timely. You will not have to force it. You will simply have to recognize it and receive it. God is opening streams of income, creating pathways for abundance, and positioning you in places where favor flows freely. And as this financial shift takes place, it will relieve pressure, create margin, and allow you to be more generous, more peaceful, and more focused on your purpose without the constant stress of lack. There is a calling on your life that is becoming clearer, a sense of what you are here to do, who you are here to serve, and how you are meant to contribute. This calling is not a burden. It is a gift, an invitation to step into the fullness of your design. And as you move toward it, you will feel more alive, more aligned, more fulfilled. The work you do will feel less like work and more like purpose, because it will flow from who you are rather than from what you think you should be. God is aligning your gifts, your passions, and your opportunities in a way that allows you to thrive while making a meaningful impact. This is the sweet spot, the place where joy and purpose intersect. And you are being led there with precision and care. The miracles in your life are not meant to be hoarded. They are meant to be shared. As you receive, you will have the opportunity to give, to bless others, to be a conduit of grace in someone else's life. And as you do, the flow will continue because generosity creates space for more to come in. God is teaching you the rhythm of receiving and giving, of being blessed and being a blessing. And as you walk in this rhythm, you will experience a fullness that goes beyond material wealth, a richness of spirit that comes from living aligned with divine purpose. Type Amen if you believe God is working in your life right now. You are being prepared for increase, not just in one area, but across the board. Your capacity is expanding, your vision is enlarging, your faith is deepening. And all of this is happening so that when the blessings come, you can carry them well, steward them wisely, and use them to create lasting impact. The season ahead is bright. It is filled with opportunity, with growth, with joy, and you are ready for it. Even if you do not feel fully ready, because God has been preparing you all along. Trust the process. Trust the timing. And trust that what is coming is better than anything you could have imagined on your own.